Good morning. How's it going? We just ran the review for Metal Slug X, and I thought it would be rad to play a little Metal Slug X right after EP Classic. Thank you for joining me. I hope it sounds okay. Does it sound okay? You're hearing the Polymega front end. So I'm playing this on the Polymega right now. You can see some of the games that I have installed in here. This is PlayStation. For those that don't know, Polymega is a multi-platform device. Vixen high gear today. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been wanting to do video streams over the streams, but you know, it's Saturday morning, so I've got to work that up into my schedule. But I would like to be able to put there's so much stuff that we can do with all this classic material, guys. And just keep supporting and sharing, okay? Just help us keep growing and spreading the word. But yes, I'd like to do some more fun things like this. But Polymega is a multi-console console, and so built into the machine are a bunch of CD-based systems. So if you buy the core machine, you get Saturn compatibility, and I have some Saturn games in here. You get TurboGrafx. Oh no, that's an add-on. You get the what is it? PC Engine CD. I think it's one of them, but I don't have any of those games installed on this right now. You get PlayStation. You get Sega CD, and there's one more. There's 5. What the hell am I missing? Sega CD. I guess it's THX CD, Saturn CD, TurboGrafx CD, PlayStation CD. I feel like there's one more, but maybe not. And then what you get are these modules. So you can get some NES games in there. You can get some Super Nintendo games in there. And each of these modules is sold separately, but they come with a controller as well, and they're functional with the classic controllers, which is really cool. Now, Polymega just sent me the Nintendo 64 module. Thank you, Polymega. And I've installed the first game, which is the game I've been playing. I've been wanting to play the most, Beetle Adventure Racing. And I will do a stream just on N64 stuff this week. It takes import Saturn as well, Blair Farrell says. That's right. I'm just going to boost the chat here a little bit so I can read it a bit better. It's a million miles away. Good to see everybody. Thank you for watching some classic EP today. It was a great show. Season 6, episode 12. So proud of the team. Everybody's just incredible contributions and the openness that the video game industry always has shown EP. It's just phenomenal. It's such a treat to watch them with you guys. All right, I see you, Ratless1 hops over from YouTube EP Classic. How you doing? Lost in translation. Just got off the Classic EP stream. That's what I like to see. So I want to start doing this a little bit more, and I can't promise this every week, but you know, I love these classic streams with you, and I always feel like they go by so quickly, and I've always wanted to just sort of launch right into something. Okay. So what we did is we reviewed, and I see you, Matt Houston. Good to see you, Blair Farrell, Hip Hop Dan, Taz, Dallas the Wolf, Sam I Am 111, Thunderbin, Matthew Winstone, Wade Wilson. I see you, K16 is here as well. Wisp, yes, my friend. Yes, this is the Polymega. Now this machine is kind of perfect for people like me that have a big library of these classic carts and discs. This is an emulating machine, but it's meant to run your old media, and I love that because it's just sitting on my shelf, just sitting there. And so since I've got this, I have played lots of games on it. I've installed it. When you see me pop in some classic footage into modern reviews, more often than not, it's I've walked over to my Polymega and I've recorded a little bit. It's just a handy, perfect little machine. All right, and it isn't perfect. I should underline that there are some hiccups and little issues with some of the ways that it emulates software, but it's so elegant and it's made clearly with so much love. Like every game has its own little info card, right? It tells you all kinds of stuff. You can create, and I created a playlist. You guys probably can read that. Side-scrolling superheroes with some of the games. I bought this last year at the Vancouver Comic and Toy Show, the Rocketeer cartridge. It's a really good game, and I've thought about doing streams on this too. There are a lot of new games, guys. I don't know if you watch the reviews on the run that I just posted yesterday. I reviewed 6 games. I talked about 6 different games. So there's a lot of stuff coming out, but the classics endure, and they're super fun. And speaking of which, let's play what we reviewed, and I just gave a 9.52 in Season 6, Episode 12, Metal Slug X from SNK. I've always enjoyed these Metal Slug games. It is a big investment, these Polymegas. Yeah, and what you need is the library. If you've got that whole I mean, there are other options for you to access your library, but I don't know. I like the elegance of all of this, and it's pretty cool because you can install off of your cart or your disk, and you can put it onto the hard drive. And I just upgraded my Polymega with a 2 terabyte SSD, so I'm going to load that puppy up is what I'm going to do. All right, here we go, you guys. I haven't actually checked this out on this machine. Star-Lord is here. Darth Taz is here. All right. I agree. Very easy. Carts install in literal seconds. Blair Farrell's a fellow Polymega owner. I am Canadian, Dylan the Doc. Not a weird question. It's all good. Doing great, Star-Lord. Hope you're doing great as well, my friend. Aren't Lee's and PMP's ads just incredible, John Yomtov? Don't they just make you feel good? We had a question on the on one of the videos if Polymega's or if PMP's ad was part of the original broadcast of EP, and I sent that message to Lee and I said, "Mission accomplished, buddy." That's what we wanted to do when Lee and I first started talking, was how do we make your ads feel like they're embedded in the vibe of classic Electric Playground? And boy, did he nail that, right? Okay, we're going to just go arcade mission. Let's go. Yes. For the studio fund, Mike Zen. Thank you so much, my friend. You rule. All right, here we go. We'll just play as Marco. He doesn't look like he wants to be chosen. He's a reluctant hero. Here we go. Rathless says those ads are perfect. I agree. I think so too. If people understand why CRT filters are important, show them an ad from Lee and PNP. Absolutely. Okay, so we are playing a PlayStation ROM right now. So I have the game. Obviously, I installed it into... It's the game I reviewed. What you just saw, I have that disc still from 2001. So, possibly super culturally insensitive, this series. But super fun. Crazy, crazy mechanics. How's the audio? Everything sounding okay? So you try to save these guys and they give you little goodies. There we go. Man, I love this franchise. I love the pocket versions of these games as well. So they're kind of like Contra, but super deformed. Yeah, that cannonball is coming for me. Oh! There we go. And then every once in a while you get some goodies. Oh, geez. I'm going to be using the continue button a lot, guys. Audio's good. Thank you, Lothan Translation. No, thank you. I mean, look at this. It's pixel art insanity. These SNK developers are just geniuses, man. I was still into 2D stuff on PlayStation, and like we were into the PlayStation 2, but I was still enamored and overjoyed to play classic games like this. And insanely difficult, yes. Kind of bullet hell run and gun with crazy characters. Can't really read the chat while I'm running and gunning. Oh! Oh, geez. There we go. There we go. Oh, the description says polymer. Let me fix that. 1 second. I might have been running too fast. Oh, you know what it was? It's probably cut off because I copied it from. Good music. PlayStation on Polymega. No, I think it's all correct. Super funky music, though. Who did this music? It's fantastic. Okay, here we go. Yes, the Polymega has an in-game menu, so I just tap that and I can create a save state if I want at any time. So Agitech was the publishers, I guess. They brought it over. So I can just create a new one right there. So boom. I can change the controller functionality a little bit. I got the light gun in from Polymega, so I'll be testing that out. I don't know how I'm going to be able to stream it. I'll try. But I'll have some thoughts on the new light gun for Polymega, which just launched. I can't wait to play some of those games. You can create screenshots. You can change the virtual display a little bit. So I can put some scan lines in there, scan lines and blur. Pretty cool, right? This is all default right in the thing. Actually, why don't we keep it on? Sean McGonigal is here. Polymega employs the use of a lot of controllers. Now, they have their own controllers. I don't know if they've got their own arcade stick, but each one of the modules comes with their interpretation of those classic console controllers. Like I have the, this is the N64 one that comes with the N64 module. It's pretty sweet. So, yeah, I think they're doing some pretty cool stuff, and they're partnering on publishing new games. That looks good. New game collections of classic games with new packaging and everything. And then they're doing partnerships with different companies as well. So I know more modules are going to be coming out. And so there's all kinds of in-game options and stuff like that. Okay. So I can jump on this camel right here. It does not require a CRT TV K16. That's the cool thing. This is all HDMI based, and it's all meant for modern displays. It's meant to simplify the whole process of playing your classic library. That's the whole idea with Polymega. And you know me, guys, like I notice frame rates. They bug me. I prefer 60 frames per second. But I don't get into the like hyper granularity that like I'm not Digital Foundry. Shit, I should have had that tank. And so I know there's pixel precision that people want in some of this classic stuff, but as long as it's running pretty well and there aren't lots of artifacts and little nitpicky bugs, I'm usually pretty good. Now I will say I was playing Beetle Adventure Racing yesterday, and it has some issues. And I don't know if there's some things that I have to kind of set on the Polymega, but there were some like music dropouts and things like that that were kind of driving me crazy. I think Polymega's game plan is to make the, this is Ark Scott asking, no more need for emulators. Is that the Polymega game plan? They recognize that there are, you know, I've talked to Brian Burnell. There's a great interview. I went and visited Polymega's LA headquarters a couple of years ago, and I talked with the founder, one of the founders, Brian Burnell, and he's ex-Insomniac. He's just a hyper super fan of classic retro stuff. And during that our time together, I asked him if he, I don't know if I'd asked him on camera, but I asked if he's playing all the new stuff, and he really isn't. He just loads up his Polymega at home, and he just plays a lot of classic, mainly Japanese RPGs. Like, he's just a big fan of this stuff. And I think what he wanted to do with Polymega and what the team there wanted to do was just make it easy. You can mister things up. You can kind of cobble together your own collections. There's a million different ways to play classic things. But he is a collector, and he knows there's lots of collectors that have lots of games, and he just wanted to make it easy to play them. And also, importantly to him was the databasing of it all and the elegance of that, and I think that's pretty cool. Okay, how I'm shooting with my little pea shooter. Got to take care of this massive tank. SNK, you don't play fair. It's so hard. The beautiful thing about the home versions of the Metal Slug games is no quarters. Endless continues. So appreciated. Oh, I love this game. Look at, I've got a freaking pea shooter and I'm saving my buds. There you go, guys. Run!
Thank you.
You guys got anything for me? Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, you can shoot the missiles. Uh-oh. Jesus, this thing is tough to kill. I'm sitting on 20 bombs. I'm using them. I got 0 bombs. I had 20 bombs. Matt Houston. Wow, I'm actually hiding underneath this thing. Doesn't seem safe. Holy moly, this takes a while. What a trip to see myself reviewing this 24 years ago, and now I'm playing it again. This is what I've been wanting to do. There we go. First try. First try. Polymega currently sold out, but inventory supply chain is being worked on. Yeah, this is not cheap. So this is really for collectors. Victor Lucas jumps into Metal Slug X on PlayStation using the Polymer Android app. You're a fool. Vic already updated and corrected it. You stupid lack of refresh or something. Yeah, it says on Twitch and YouTube it's the right title. And I checked the descriptor. Thank you for checking that out for me, K16.
Thank you.
They might just have, you know, the first...
laser gun.
The first... Oh, I got a laser now. This is about as politically correct as Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom right now. First try, every try. That's right, Booty Brown. You're with me. This is so influenced by indie. You can really feel Indiana Jones's, and I haven't played the DLC, no spoilers. Indiana Jones's influence across games in a huge way. Enjoy Blair Farrell. The description says Polymer. John Yumtoff, let me fix that. I thought I just checked that. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Oh, maybe it... You know what? Maybe it auto-corrected on me. Yeah, it did. Thank you. I love when autocorrect is like, it doesn't work when you need it to, and then it works when you don't need it to. Alright, here you go. Like, it didn't create a space between into and metal for me, but it changed Polymega to Polymer. Oh, I didn't put Metal Slug X in there. I was working pretty quick here. Okay, so we'll say it's the 1999 version. Okay, it's saved. Okay, title should be correct now. Or the info should be correct. Autocorrect forever. John Yumped up. Well, hopefully AI... Oh, I'm a mummy now. That's great. Hopefully AI is like uber autocorrect. Hopefully it's just like, sir, let me write that for you. That description sucks. Let me just take over and fix it, and you're going to sound way more intelligent. Done!
Thank you.
Polymer is cool too, though. Yeah. Look at me, I got a banana! Good to see you, iBuy Digital.
Thank you.
Thank you. There, oh, he had the, he turned me back. He had the antidote. This is great, man. What did Tommy give this thing? I think people just were, and me too, we were high on 3D back then. We wanted all the fancy gadgets, and look where that got us. Microtransactions. Ah, mummy dogs. I mean, look at the imagination here. Incredible.
Thank you.
I would love if they made a,
Thank you.
like a third-person Metal Slug remake or some kind of new take on it.
Firebomb.
I'm realizing I'm asking for a 3D thing after just bemoaning the fact that we were too quick to want it all in 3D. But it'd be fun to kind of see this this fantastic franchise get a reinvention, and then also new 2D stuff too. So SNK, if you're watching, we want more. So good, man. A 3D Metal Slug wasn't great, SamIM111. Yeah, I think it needs some you know, indie partnership thing like that's happening right now with like the Game Kitchen on Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which I know is 2D, but they need some partnerships that are going to take them in some interesting ways. Tommy gave it a 7, although years ago he might have given it a 6.6. Lydian Flat, 7's all right. 7's acceptable. Oh, jeez, that's awesome. Now there are a lot of these, so I can't keep the plot of the Metal Slug game straight. I can't tell what levels from what game. This is a very different experience than what I've reviewed this week. Yes, thank you, John Yamtov, for dropping in the link there. Garage Hero Bueno, 2D platform action all the way. Love it, right? This will never die. And it will look beautiful forever. That's what we know now. 3D games don't look beautiful forever. They do in their own way. But there's like an aw shucks, ain't that cute when you go back to a crunchy, squared off classic 3D game. But when you look at 2D pixel art like this, you're just like, wow, how did they do that? Look at all the character, man. And I just love the fact that artists are like literally, it's like needlepoint. Like they're going in and they're putting these little dots in and they're bringing them to life, man. It's incredible. Look at you with your purple smoke rings. Purple smoke rings of doom. Love it. Oh, total Indiana Jones. Love it. Is there a rocket lawn chair in this game? K-16? Alright, here we go. True. Depends on the art style with 3D. Nintendo's 3D art And things like Rayman 2, where it's and Sly Cooper, and the Crash Bandicoots, where it's purposefully made with an air of eccentricity and it doesn't always have to be cartoony, but it's made.
Thank you.
Like Dishonored is going to age incredibly well. The art direction in that series is amazing, but it's the attempts to go photoreal that, you know, although we are so close to actual photoreal now, maybe that stuff is going to age really well. I can't see Naughty Dog's, like Uncharted 4 still looks amazing. And even The Last of Us on PlayStation 3 still looks amazing. Ah!
Heavy machine gun.
But you guys know what I'm saying.
Blade shot. Okay. Shotgun.
This is wonderful. You could just tell the, I don't know, the sense of playfulness and joy that the team must have had, you know, putting this all together. I love it. What are we going to surprise players with next? What's our next crazy idea that makes no sense, but it's going to go? I love that kind of design. Oh, when you pick up the rocket launcher, it sounds like lawn chair. Okay, gotcha. I think one of the leaps from console generation to generation became harder to see when 3D games became timeless. Well, we're kind of in that issue right now. Like I feel like there's not this great desire for a look at this. I'm gonna back now. For a PlayStation 6 currently. You know, I think people still want a few more years out of PS5.
Heavy machine gun.
Do you guys want PS6? Are you looking forward to, 2027 new console? Will you be ready then, or does it still feel too soon? Okay, overpowered bosses. Go. Man, I can't remember any of this. I've played so many games since this came out. Ah! How did people beat this in the arcade? I'm sure there's people that can beat it with 1 quarter. Not I. Not I, however. Hey, man. You got a point down, dude. I gotta drop the bombs down below. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, I need that. Oh, but I don't need to die. Hey, look at that. Continues. Love it. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
It was a lawn chair. That was perfect. Rocket launcher. That was awesome.
Rocket launcher.
Lawn chair. Oh, that's fantastic. Rocket lawn chair. They should make one of the weapons a lawn chair. FatCat13 says on Twitch, I go by Sony TVs. If they make a 16K 1800 by 200 1800p at 240 FPS, then I'll know PS6 is coming out. That's not a bad strategy. This guy is impossible. How do you beat this guy? I mean, I know I'll beat him because I have unlimited continues, but how do you do it without the continues? Maybe that was the trick, right? SNK ain't dumb. This was the original microtransaction. OG. Just another quarter. Just one more. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Garage Hero Bueno says PS6 is going to be a Steam Deck / Switch, just you watch. I am totally cool with consoles going hybrid. I think it makes a tremendous amount of sense to be able to take your game. It's all about the dock, right? If you put it into a dock that sort of enhances everything, that's what you want. One random victory. I would have eaten this up as a kid. Yes,
Mission
I did.
complete.
One random victory. I just watched EP Classic episode. Only see this. That's why we're doing this, baby. Absolutely. I'm going to do this a little more often. I think this is super fun. And who knows? Maybe we'll do... I won't spoil that. But there's so much classic content. I'm very happy to have an HDMI-enabled Nintendo 64 through this Polymega at my disposal. Because EP was... the PlayStation and N64 really made classic Electric Playground. Like, we covered so much stuff there. And Dreamcast. And I do have my Dreamcast, and I have an HDMI out, but I don't know how that's going to look. Classic RPG streams coming soon. Maybe. I don't know about soon. We're in Game Avalanche season.
Thank you.
But, you know... Classic is clearly a part of the EP diet, right?
Shotgun.
Oh my God, look. This is awesome. These guys are hilarious.
Machine gun.
They're so brutal. Ah! Jesus, there's nowhere to dodge these things. Have they relaunched Metal Slug? Like, is it part of a collection or anything like that? Metal Slug X, I mean? I know they've redone the other ones. I bet you can probably get this on your phone. SNK is actually pretty good at recognizing how rad they are. And they find ways to get their classic games out for people. That's what I was just saying. Saeed82 says, with all the awesome classic remakes, why not a full-blown Metal Slug game? Yes. Curtis Scott, any love for Intellivision, Vic? I didn't have... That was one of the only machines I didn't ever get. And so it was pretty funny. You know, Tommy was a big Intellivision guy, as we all know. And I was a big Atari 2600 and ColecoVision guy. And I don't think he had a ColecoVision. Everybody had the Atari 2600. I thought the Intellivision was pretty cool, but it also felt like a little PC-like to me. You know, it felt like it was purposefully erudite. Like it was really trying to show off how clever it was. And I don't know if that was my mood back then, but ColecoVision really got me, man. When ColecoVision came out, I was blown away because suddenly the games looked like they did on the art on the back of the boxes. And Intellivision was literally a keyboard. Garage Hero Bueno. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the controller. I think my feeling was like, it's attempting to kind of market itself as a computer. And so it wasn't too long after ColecoVision and that Vectrex that you see behind me where I said, well, why don't I just get a computer? Let's get an Atari computer. And so I got my first 400, and then I got an 800. And then I took a break after that. I never got into the Amigas or anything like that. I was pretty deep into school and acting. And then I came back in with the NES. And then the Genesis and the Super Nintendo and all the handhelds and the Jaguar and then a television show about video games. Their Metal Slug collections have come out, but I'm not sure if this is in there. K16, you can't unhear rocket launch air. I love it. I have been interviewed about the history of EP, and I'm going to do it and Ask Me Anything. And I've actually been thinking about this. Maybe what I should do is schedule, like, because I get asked so many questions, like you're asking right now, on these streams, and I know that there, you know, I have a lot of people that just tune in. They want to see the games. They don't want to hear about me or my history or the show, or they don't want to watch me play the game and talk about what I'm playing. And I respect that. So maybe I should start a few streams, like start and do a 30-minute AMA, and then go into the game, and kind of schedule that. I am starting to look ahead now because there's so many games coming out, and I've been sort of just figuring out how to schedule this stuff this last month. But there's so many games, it's almost like I can stream something almost every day. And then I can talk about what I've streamed and what I've played and what I've watched in Reviews on the Run episodes for the end of the week, which kind of works out great. So maybe what I'll do is I'll schedule the streams based on upcoming games, and then for 30 minutes before I stream, I'll just go on cam and we'll do an AMA. I don't know if we'll do it every single day, but maybe something like that. But on Discord, you can start to put in questions, and you can kind of get any of your queries prepped that you might have for me. We might do like one stream and get 30 minutes in, and that's good. Or maybe it should be after a classic or something like that. Let me think about how to do this. A lot of dying.
Heavy machine gun.
Ooh. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Got him. A lot of these bosses and mini bosses just kick my ass. Oh, and then we got a real boss. That was a nothing boss. Now we got this Nazi warship. So good, man. Yes, Avi. I played it, did not stream it, but I reviewed it. You can watch my review on Reviews on the Run, in the Reviews on the Run episode on EPN, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Spoiler alert, I freaking love it. I also posted that to our TikTok channel. These shorter reviews are perfect for, you know, I assemble a bunch of thoughts on stuff that I'm reviewing and or what I'm playing and reviewing in a week, streaming. And the shorter videos are perfect for TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts and stuff. And I'm getting a lot of people going, EP is still going? Oh my God, you're still doing this? I'm letting people know that they can watch full episodes and more on our YouTube channel. K16 says, please be careful and prepare with moderators. Appreciate that, my friend. Marissa's doing great, man. She's having tons of cool adventures. She's on the red carpet at TIFF right now. It's the last thing I saw. She's, you know, there's always stuff going on in Toronto, and she's in the for media, and she's in sports, so she's busy. She's got a lot of cool things going on. I'm so proud of her. And I miss working with her very much. Right on, Garage Hero Bueno. So everything that's been running EP Classic-wise is, and we're about to start our 7th season in a couple episodes here. That's all pre-G4. And in fact, in the next season is when I met Charles Hirschhorn, the founder of G4. He came to Vancouver. We were introduced over the phone, over email by Ed Fries, who was one of the founders of the Xbox concept at Microsoft. Because Charles saw this opportunity to create a network. Here we go. We're in AMA territory here. But he was filming in Vancouver, and he came to visit our studio while we were making EP, and showed us the concept for G4 and asked if we wanted to be involved. And I'll save the rest for an AMA. But yes, Matt Houston, I think, was the guy that asked about being interviewed. I have been interviewed. It's, I mean, if you search my name on Google, you'll see places where I've popped up, and people have asked questions about my past. I think one of the cool ones I did was like, is there a podcast called The Retronauts or something like that? Okay, how do I hop out of this thing? How do I hop out? How do I hop out? What's the button? There it is. Okay, let's hop in. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and that's it. Didn't last long. Oh my God, this is wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I'm still giving this a 9.5 in 2025. This is a freaking awesome game. I love this art. It's manic. Like, I'm plowing my way through with the handy dandy continues, but I freaking love it. I did not review Metal Slug Tactics, B. Brown. I got to go back to that. I think I tried it, and it was needlessly complicated for a game that's so not complicated. I think it was on Game Pass, and I downloaded it and checked it out. I was like, I don't know, man. The interface just seemed a little opaque. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you. Heavy machine gun.
Dragon Quest XI on Switch. Curtis Scott, what an incredible game, right? What a magnificent port they made of that game. I don't know if there's any enhancements for the title on Switch 2, but it ran beautifully on Switch 1. Do you ever play it in the 2D mode, so you can play the whole game as if it was a classic Dragon Quest game? So clever.
Heavy machine gun.
Fat Cat says, imagine DLC for Metal Gear Solid Delta, Metal Gear Slug Delta. Yeah, I mean, some of it writes itself, man. Partner with SNK, they're wonderful. One of my favorite visits from just before the pandemic, actually, was visiting SNK, and I met the creator of Samurai Showdown, which up until Soul Calibur was my favorite fighter, and probably will remain that until this new Arc Systems Tokons. I never know what the hell that Marvel fighting game is. What's it called? Fighting Souls? Tokon? Fighting Souls? Or something? I think that's going to be my favorite fighting game when that comes out. I also love Marvel vs. Capcom, of course. But I'm a big fan of weapon fighters. I even loved Battle Arena Toshinden when that came out for PlayStation. That was an amazing launch game. But love Soul Calibur, love Soul Blade. Soul Calibur on Dreamcast, sensational. But Samurai Showdown, and I don't know how much this plays into it. Okay, here we're in AMA territory. That was the first game ever sent by a game company to Electric Playground to review. And it was Crystal Dynamics publishing for the 3DO. So it was a 3DO game. That was the first game that EP ever... we'd been reviewing things, but that was the first one that a game company sent to us to review. That was when our website was going. So I reviewed it and loved it. Rival Schools or Project Justice. Aragorn, I'd have to kind of look at them both side by side now, because it's all fuzzy, man. Even though I just played, I think one of them, I think I played Project Justice in the Capcom Collector's Edition. Was Rival Schools 2D, and then Project Justice was 3D? Is that how they did it? I remember liking both, but I don't know which one I prefer. I got it, Garage Hero Bueno. I only needed to continue 7,000 times. Original Samurai Showdown, K16. Original, OG. That was the first game. Here we go. Both were 3D. Garage Hero Bueno. I think I fought with Tommy on both of those games. That's what I remember about Rival Schools and Project Justice. This is wicked. That's a good thing to be addicted to. Helldivers 2 rules. Who said that? Wesley William Semple. Gimme.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I got a little teddy bear or something.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh, he was a big Tekken guy. I'm sure he still is. Tekken 8 was incredible. We are in a 2D scrolling renaissance and also a fighting game renaissance right now. And brawlers, like, things are good. I know there's a lot of things to be upset about in the video game business. A lot of weird choices, a lot of studio closures and layoffs and things. There's also some amazing content out there right now. I need to get up there. Come on, guys, get me up. I guess I can't. I need that fish. Now, can I jump on this? No. Love it. How do I get up there? I only got the one jump. Let's see if I can... Nope. Missed it. You can really see the influence of these SNK classics like this in stuff that Tribute makes. The super hyper accentuated characters and animations. Like, it would not feel inorganic for the Shredder's Revenge Turtles to just hop into this game. It would feel like, oh, okay, yeah, they're here now. Freaking wild, man. Missiles coming out of wells. That's dystopia right there. It's so violent. it's. Hey, Garage Hero Bueno lives in Japan. Fantastic.
Heavy machine gun.
Are you in the media out there, Garage Hero Bueno? Matt Houston says those are the best reviews where we fight over stuff. I mean, I think that was the real value of EP and the whole reviews on the run concept. And unfortunately, I don't have a budget that I can just hire somebody. And quite frankly, I don't know too many people anywhere that check out as much stuff as I do. You know, like this is what I do. And it's you know it's a lot of work to. It's the work I love, but it's a lot of work to play lots and lots of different games and come at that you know, prepared, ready to step in front of the camera and express yourself about them. But I was fortunate enough to work with an incredible team of people that were in that space, ready to do it, and all those different opinions were really valuable and fun and representative of the conversations everybody's having out there. Krillin, good to see you. Thank you for the 3-stream streak, my friend. I love it. Oh, so cool. Garage Hero Bueno runs a fighting game local at Red Bull in Tokyo, and you edit video. Amazing. Amazing. Well, I'm not in any kind of position to be hiring anybody right now, but that is good to know.
Heavy machine gun.
You never know. What's he doing there? That's so cool. Well, I think Fat Cat saying that playing games sounds like an easy job. I mean, I had a lot of conversations with Scott about, you know, the stuff that we were doing and how much and all the guys, everybody. Like it's a lot. And every year at the end of the year, I'm freaking wiped, you guys. By the end of the year, all the media that's come into this brain, I'm like, oh my God, man, I need a break from this for sure. And that's the way it was when we had the small teams, large teams, whatever. Like, there's just a lot to talk about. But this is the gig I know, you know. This is what I love to do it, you know. I feel very lucky to be in the position where I get to check out all this content and talk about it. And that's because of you guys. I mean, I created the show because I love these games. So it's you know, it's unbelievable that I'm still able to do what I do 30 years into this, you know? Thank you. But it is a lot. I tweeted last week. Oh, get out.
Oh,
I love that there's aliens in this right now. I tweeted last week that just the week's worth of game releases. I put a little video together of all the different the covers of all the different games that are out in 1 week. It was insane, man.
heavy machine gun.
1995 is when EP started. We were on the web first, on TV in 97. That's Wesley. And we ran until the beginning of 2016, so a good 20 years. as a television show. And then in 2016, pivoted to YouTube. So we're we had a YouTube channel before that, but our TV deals were a little apprehensive about us posting our episodes or our content to YouTube. So we had to be a little judicious about how we did that back then. But in 2016, we pivoted to YouTube. And have done a lot of crazy, fun, cool things with the YouTube channel. I mean, they really have been just new seasons of Electric Playground all the way along. So we've done 25 seasons of EP for TV, and then essentially every year since then has been, I think of them as new seasons of Electric Playground. Lots of interviews, lots of preview features, and location visits and studio visits, and tons of reviews. There we go. Getting us some good stuff here. Hey, we've got a raid from I'm an Idiot. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. THX 9 is here. Welcome. I'm an Idiot is here to tell everybody that Silk Song is pretty good. pretty good. Team Cherry knew it. They probably finished a year ago and have just been polishing for a year and getting all the equipment ready to polish all the awards they're going to be earning in 2025. It's fantastic. Fat Cat 13 says he's ready to take on Foobs, Jose Sanchez in Guitar Hero. Miss working with that man too. Amazing dude. I have the light gun Sam I Am 111. I will be reviewing that soon and streaming some if I can figure it out. But yes, there's an HD TV or 4K TV light gun solution for Polymega. I don't know how it works yet. I don't know how good it is. But I'll be finding out soon. Yeah, Symphony of the Night is a lot like Silk Song. I mean, it's any Castlevania Metroid experience. You're looking at the forefathers of all of these takes on Metroidvania since then. So if you go back and play those, you're going to have a great time with them. Oh man, that's amazing. Z Mulaney, a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Wonderful comment. I'll start blushing if I read, but thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the years of support. Booty Brown says, I'd love to have a YouTube channel. I think just go for it. I mean, you don't have to publish every single day. You know, if you have fun with this stuff, just have some fun.
Start.
Mission 5, here we go. What do you guys think of this game? I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 in 2001, in Season 6, Episode 12 of Electric Playground. It is now 2025. Just watched the episode again. I'm ready to stand by that score. I mean, this is crazy fun. It's very fluid. The animation is gorgeous. It's manic, it's insane, it's fun, the music is great. It's hard as hell, but I'm okay with that. would be a 10 with diagonal aiming, John Yomtov said. Yeah, true. Is that because of it doesn't have the SNK controller? The Neo Geo controller, the famed clicky Neo Geo controller?
Heavy
One sec.
machine gun.
It was a 10 when I played it in arcades, and it's still a 10 now, Hyper Mega Bomb said. K16, I have that sign, and lots of other stuff. Just keep watching. Oh, Joe Bob is not into the slowdown of the game. The slowdown gives you a chance to breathe, I feel, in this game. I can't answer that, Sam I Am, asking what the apex of the Metal Slug series is, because I can't recall them from game to game. They're all awesome to me, but I've played so many games along the way that they are all kind of blurring together. But I don't know, this feels very matured, you know, like mechanics-wise, content-wise, feels like a lot of lessons were learned when they made this, by the time they made this. Oh!
Heavy machine gun.
Lothan translation on Twitch says, slowdown's a feature. It's bullet time before the Matrix. Nice. Unacceptable in brand new games, but in classic games, it's okay. It's all right. Hey, the devs were trying, man. One of my favorite of the 2D shooters is In the Hunt, which was out on PlayStation. I've got it installed on this machine. It's on a bunch of different systems. I friggin' love that game. It's a submarine shooter with Sam I Am 111, I think, explained to me, has all kinds of SNK vets that worked on it. Sam I Am 111 currently the Wikipedia for video game history on EPN, knows all the stuff. Love it. I do love jumping into toss grenades, I do. I haven't really picked up a strategy other than I'm fast with the continue press. I know how to press start very quickly. Look at that, I got a medal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I missed my grenades. Garage Hero Bueno, you love jumping into toss grenades. Yeah, I'm not really at full bore super attention when I'm chatty Cathy like this. Can you get all the Metal Slug games through Arcade Archives, including this one? Thunderpin? I think I have one or two of them on the Switch. And I have the Neo Geo Pocket Collection as well. So beautiful, man. Oh, my alive still. Jesus. Just dancing through missiles.
Heavy machine gun.
That's the sequel that Kevin Costner never made. There we go. Oh my God, you got past those 2 helicopters. Now we're going to give you 6 of them. do it. Ah! Holy shit, man. This is intense. Oh. And listen to the music, too. So good. So, for those that don't know, oh, it's 2:30 a.m. Take it easy. Garage Hero Bueno in Tokyo. Thanks for jumping in. Booty Brown says it couldn't get anywhere with any S Gradius without the slowdown. I hear that. Oh my God! I gotta kill this before. In the hunt was Irem, but the team formed NASA Corp, who would go on to make Metal Slug. Amazing. Sub Rebellion was. Oh, I have to track that down. I don't even know if I have Sub Rebellion. That's good to know, Sam. I am 111. How is that game? How is Sub Rebellion? That sounds awesome. I think the train might have been a like a special challenge or something. We'll use that. I gotta check that out. I'll look into my collection and see if I have Sub Rebellion. Who published that? Remote controller. Oh man. Thank you so much for popping in from Russia, man. That's amazing. Have a great night. I love the international quality of streaming and putting your content out. You never know who's tuning in or where they are. From Russia with Fun, there it is. Love it, Thunderpin. Ay, 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 ay. Ay. I have destroyed so many tanks. Poop says insert coin. I've inserted many coins. Oh. The death sounds. It's just turmoil. There you go. Get him. Yes. Oh, look at these little sneaky mofos. Okay, here comes the train. Let's do this. So cool. Amazing. Oh, no, not another one. Now a train and choppers. Ah! Oh my God. Oh. Oh no, that's not fair. All right, you guys, that was a nice little taste. I only wanted to go for about an hour or so, but that's a nice little taste of Metal Slug X. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your super chats and for rating the Twitch channel. And for, of course, hold on, before I quit, I'm going to put a little save state in there so I can jump in right from this spot. I'm going to create new. Playing on the Polymega for those that may have tuned in late. Metal Slug X, still 9.5. Amazing. But thank you for being here for EP Classic and for tuning in for EPN Plays. I'll be streaming a lot this week. We've got Indiana Jones DLC. We've got NHL 26. I can't even remember the other things. Borderlands 4, although that might not arrive before launch day. But some fun things are in the works. And, of course, another Reviews on the Run is coming up next week. And EP Classic every Saturday morning on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/EPNTV at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We premiere a classic episode from the Electric Playground. And next Saturday, it is Season 6, Episode 13 from 2001. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the work and the channel and for sharing. We'll see you soon. And until then, play forever.